Yeah!
We're going to see Guile. We're going to see Daigo Guile. We have not seen him pull this out for a long time.
In Super when Guile was a formidable character.
Against, and he used to counterpick Fei Long, right?
Now this is a huge booby trap.
Yeah. I think
Xian knows this matchup.
Yeah.
And unless you can tell me look at me straight in the face and say that
Daigo's better than Game Out.
Daigo's better than Game Out at Guile, and better than Dominion, who he beat at, I don't know, did he play at Big 2 in New York? Yeah, they did. It was a close match. If you can tell me in 2012, in Super, I would say that Daigo had one of the strongest Guiles. That was like a hidden secret.
Yeah.
If you can tell me it this year, then I say it's a good pick. But if it's not, and this Guile is rusty, Daigo's in for a very, very rude awakening. Yep.
Because Xian trained this matchup, he knows it's bad.
He knows this. Yeah. I play Guile. I try to counter pick, right? Like, Xian knows this inside and out. He's played so many countless hours. Him and Game Out, like, they don't sleep. That's why they have big bags on their eyes. They're secretly in the lab training. I can imagine that Game Out right now and Dominion are probably smirking on their couches. Thinking, you know what, it's not as easy as it seems.
Because when Xian first started using gun, he was losing to like really low level girls.
He lost to me, yeah. He lost to low level girls.
You're a high level girl. I'm talking about like really low level girls.
It's a bad matchup.
Yeah, and it got to him, I think. Yeah, he wanted to learn the matchup really badly.
That's probably unblockable. I don't know. I don't know.
But, wow, Daigo is like, oh my god, he knows it. This is supposed to be a good matchup for me. Sure.
This goes to show that Daigo does know about the bad matchup, but he doesn't know enough. You know what? This is what you get for not watching Cross Counter Asia. If you watch their show, you know that Xian has this matchup in the palm of his hand. So shame on you, Daigo, for not having YouTube.
Watch Cross Counter Asia.
Yes. Unless you're in North Korea or in mainland China, you have no excuse to not have YouTube access, and even then there are VPN workarounds. You should be watching our show.
And knowing what Xian has been doing.
Yes,
is correct.
I mean, even though we troll around, like, you should know. And if you know that Xian's Leslie's palms are sweaty, you should know that Xian has this matchup down pat.
Wow. Xian not scared of those sorry booms. Very confidently managing to push Daigo in the corner.
Now, if this was HDR Remix, I would put my money on Daigo. He has one of the strongest Guiles. But again, it's not an HDR remix. Is that an unblockable? Oh, see, he knows!
Yeah. He just tried to bag that shot. Focus that shot.
Oh, he uses his super though. That's a pretty big miss in terms of the match.
Now he needs a bit more to get that meter.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, and now Daigo is very
See, this is why, he had the best... I say he has the best Guile in Super. Him and Kyoto Jin.
Because...
is this it?
Ultra!
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's a skill.
My god.
No.
Oh, what? Oh, he didn't die?
Yeah, he didn't die. No,
oh my god. This is ridiculous.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, going? Wow. I don't...
And again, this is a race to 7. Daigo is coming from the loser's bracket.
You know what, though? It wasn't a convincing win enough for him to run away from Guile. It was close enough that he says, you know what? And he understands, all right, this is a good matchup. I just need to do a little more. If it weren't for that down heavy punch at the end, I could still be in this.
Yep. But you know what? We said we wanted to be a race to 7 because you wanted to see who is the better player.
I don't want... Look, there are certain countries, okay, who should not be named. There's certain communities, not even the countries, that want to body famous players, and what they'll do is they'll skew the tournament. They'll use there's a number of things they could do. They could rig the brackets and make sure that you go through the gauntlet and face every strong player. And Daigo's actually done that here by chance. He fought all 3 of the players.
No, but in all fairness, a lot of the strong players he fought was in the loser's bracket after he lost to Xian. So
Another thing you can do is give laggy monitors. You can give bad joysticks. You can give like weird chairs. You could have the people heckle you. And the other the tournament organizers want the strongest player to win, whether they be black, white, Malay, Indian, Japanese, Chinese, whatever it is. We just want the strongest player to win. We want to reduce all the variables and say that, you know what, the strongest player won today.
And right now, I mean, I'm very impressed by the fact that Xian has managed to make Daigo run from character to character to character from Ryu to Yun to
Oh
Guile,
my God.
and he's beating him in the best way possible. I mean, he's doing it with a character that Daigo doesn't know, but it is domination. When somebody
Daigo's actually smiling right now.
it's
If you can't see
domination.
him.
When Daigo is has run from Ryu to Yun to
Right.
Guile.
I mean, if we don't see Golki,
Yeah.
yeah, the only thing he's left in his bag of tricks would be Akuma and to bring back his Ryu.
Yep.
I would love to see that. It's looking quite bad at this point for Daigo. I want to see his full character selection because we already know that his Ryu is the greatest.
I think after this, you know that cave you said Daigo is going to go into, I think it's probably going to have internet connection so he can look for other players like Amiyu and maybe now a Hakan player,
Yeah.
since he said those are two matchups he doesn't know.
Yeah, you know, in his defense, he said that there are two characters that I don't understand.
Yep.
One is Hakan, and one is Gen.
Yep.
And Xian just happens to play Gen, and of course, you know, Infiltration plays a good Hakan. So, in order to get ready for the
Evo,
tournament,
yep.
Evo, you need to learn the full cast. I don't know, was it 37 characters? And this is a good.
That's a lot.
Yeah, but this is a good. No, he has 35, so he's just 2 more, and then he'll have it
Yeah.
to be, you know, fully Super Saiyan level 4. Oh, good.
Oh, nice press up. Gets it. Wait, so how good is Infiltration's Hakan?
It's good enough that I would think Daigo. So I asked him, Daigo, how do you prepare? He's like, you know, I imagine who the top players are and what characters they use, and that's why he went back to Ryu. So in Japan, it was at that right now he's using Yun, but at that point, Kazunoko was using Seth. And Seth has a really good advantage over Golki. So even though Golki, according to Daigo, is a stronger character than Ryu, he has to think, all right, how many times am I going to meet these top players in the big tournaments? Could I win with Golki? Yes, I can win. But can I win a big tournament when these big killers are waiting for me in the final brackets?
With anti-Goki tech strat.
Right.
Yeah.
Then no, and that's why I went with Ryu.
And so Hakan appeared on his radar when you Infiltration started playing
I would
him?
imagine so. I mean, this Infiltration, I think the world of him. He got 3rd in EVO. A lot of people forget that because he's
2 years ago, right?
Yeah, he's not Pungo. He won't dance on the stage.
Yeah.
He took his 3rd and walked off quietly like a silent killer. And that's why a lot of people forget. Like, this guy's a killer.
Oh
my
anti-air.
God.
Why would you jump? You had the lead.
Oh
my god! Jump middle kick! Jump middle kick! Daigo!
smiling.
Wow, a smile and
I want to see Golki.
some
I wanna
rare
see
exclamation
Golki.
by Daigo. I think
Oh my
he's wondering
God.
why he jumped. He had the lead. It was so comfortable.
I
Oh
want to
my
see Akuma. I
god!
want to see Akuma and then Ryu.
And this smile on Daigo's face,
Yeah.
I'm not sure. It's like,
This is beautiful.
wow,
I
this
hope
is a real
someone
challenge.
with their SLR cameras taking this.
no, this. You know what's?
Oh.
Oh, real.
Shit got real.
Yeah.
Shit got real right now. We're not messing
Wow.
around with Guile.
Alright, and
The
I
Colonel has retired.
and
He
he
has
has-
gone the way of Nash.
He has
They
to
are
win
dead.
like 6 matches against 3 by Xian. It's a hill he has to climb. This is just to climb out the loser's bracket,
Yes.
by the way.
This could go
Yeah.
into like 14 matches.
Yep.
We could be here all night, but you know what?
If
For